But I do believe that we still have to make roster decisions. We know that, but as a whole, as a group, we feel we prepare. If the season starts tomorrow, I do believe we prepare for that.
So you feel good about this season? You think it will be better than last year?
Definitely will be better than last year. No doubt about it. I feel good about the team. We know where we're playing. We know the division. But we've done a pretty good job of working and getting better. And the work doesn't stop now. The work doesn't stop in April 1st. Obviously, the games matter, but at the same time, we're going to keep getting better. We have to keep working if we want to go to where we want to go. But we do feel very comfortable with the team. It's a good baseball team. You guys seen it. And in addition, that there's a lot of good baseball teams, and we just gotta battle each day and see where it takes us. But in a personal note, I do believe we're good. We're good. We have obviously some holes that we need to improve, but overall, it's been a great camp, and we're prepared to go.
Alex, is everything all right with JD? I noticed he's out for 2 straight days.
He had bad sushi 2 days ago, so had diarrhea yesterday, and he was throwing up. You want me to be more detailed? I mean,
No, you're good.
okay, cool. So he's gonna come in. He's gonna hit in the backfield at 6 by himself. Obviously, the other stuff has to come into play, protocols and the virus stuff. But he feels better. He's gonna hit today, and the plan is for him to play tomorrow and the next day. Are you having lunch?
Not anymore.
Okay.
Alex, ¿qué es lo que más te ha impresionado de este equipo, los Villarroel de Boston, en los campos de entrenamiento primaverales?
Um, la actitud que tiene el equipo, yo creo que como organización hemos tomado decisiones en los últimos años que son las que son, ¿verdad? Y este grupo se siente que ya pasaron la página. No es el mismo grupo del 18, no es el mismo grupo del 19, no es el mismo grupo del 20. Es un grupo diferente donde traemos muchas personas de otros equipos, agentes libres que vienen de otros equipos. Se han hecho cambios, jugadores jóvenes que son de que vinieron de otras organizaciones. Y el feeling ese de estar apegado a lo que sucedió en el 18, de las cosas que han sucedido en los últimos 2 años, no está. No está. Este equipo está bien centrado en lo que está pasando ahora mismo y lo que estamos tratando de lograr en el futuro. Así que eso es lo más que me ha impresionado. Han pasado muchas cosas en la organización y no se escucha nada al respecto. Y eso es testimonio de quién son ellos como grupo, de lo que quieren como grupo y obviamente quiénes son ellos como personas.
¿Qué ha mejorado Rafael Devers en esto de sprint training y a tu juicio, qué le hace falta ya para estar ready para el Opening Day?
Seguir trabajando. Él defensivamente se ha visto el progreso. Hemos trabajado en varias cosas en cuestión de ritmo en la tercera base y ha hecho muy buen trabajo. Algo que hemos notado, su brazo ha mejorado a través del campo de entrenamiento. Se ha juntado con Enrique haciéndose tiradas, un programa un throwing program, como dicen, y a Enrique le gusta tirar largo todo el tiempo y Rafi comenzó desde temprano como él y se ve la diferencia de la manera que los tiros están corriendo, que es bien importante. Ofensivamente, solamente encontrarse un poquito en el terreno. Está un poquito adelante o está un poquito atrás, pero en cuestión de reconocer el picheo, está donde quiere estar y mantenerse saludable el resto del campo de entrenamiento para estar ready para abrir primero. Como yo le dije a él va a estar jugando tercera y va a batear en el medio del line-up, no importa lo que pase en los próximos 3 o 4 días. Así que relájate, diviértete y sigue trabajando.
A una semana del Opening Day, Franchi Cordero, ¿tú entiendes que todavía está a tiempo de hacer el roster del equipo?
Está a tiempo. Lo que hemos visto es muchas cosas positivas de la manera que ha recuperado. Hoy tiene día libre, juega mañana otra vez. Mañana es viernes, ¿verdad? Mañana es viernes, sí. Así que luego del juego nos sentamos y vamos a hablar de cómo se siente el sábado. Sinceramente yo creo que el sábado es el día más importante de todo esto, a ver cómo recupera del juego del viernes y de ahí tomaremos decisiones en cuanto a cómo lo vamos a utilizar los próximos 3 días.
Alex, could you answer that question in English?
Yes. He asked me about Frenchie, the chances of him breaking up with the team or making the opening the roster. There's a chance. We've been very impressed with the way he's moving. We've been very impressed with the way he feels after games. I do believe that the big day for us now is Saturday. He will play tomorrow. Let's see where he's at Saturday. And if everything goes well, then we'll sit down as a group and we decide what we're going to do probably Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But it's up to him. We're not actually pushing him. He's answer, every challenge, everything that we throw at him. So that's a positive. So there's a chance he can be with us on opening day.
Could you talk about Devers, and are you confident he can get on track?
I mean, he got 3 hits yesterday. He got 2 in the backfields and 1 in the big field. So that's a positive. But he's been working hard in his swing. His timing is just a tick off. But as far as like pitch recognition, he's where he should be. Like I told him yesterday, I say, hey man, you're gonna be hitting in the middle of the lineup, regardless if you hit 100 in spring training or you hit 500. So just keep working your thing, keep finding at bats in the backfields, whatever makes you feel comfortable, and go from there. Defensively, yesterday was his best day. Turning little plays, making the routine plays. He's been working hard at it. We feel like he's in good rhythm. Obviously he'll make errors, and some of them, like I told him, is decision making. The one a week ago or 10 days ago, it was Nelson Cruz. He's a slow ground ball, but it's still Nelson Cruz running to first, and he rushes through the play and he makes an error. So those we can clean up. Just the decision making, we have to be better at that. But as far as like rhythm and where he's at defensively, we're very comfortable.
Alex, when you talk about Cordero having an important day Saturday, is that because it would be a back-to-back, or?
No, to see how he bounces back from Friday. Today he feels good. He'll play tomorrow, and then after that, let's see how he feels, and then from there we map out the rest of the camp. So I do believe that's the most important thing. We're getting close, to start the season. So it's not that he's behind with at bats. I do believe he has more at bats than anybody in camp here. So it's just a matter of him bouncing back from playing 7, playing 8 innings on the field. And if he can do that, we might feel comfortable, with where he's at and what we can do with him in the upcoming week.
Do you necessarily want to see him play back-to-back games in Florida, or does that matter?
Not really. I mean, we have a plan for our lineup, right? So the way it maps out, Wednesday is an off day, Thursday is a lefty, Friday is an off day, right? So it's going to be hard anyways as far as like, okay, back-to-back, but then what? So we'll see. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, so let's see what happens tomorrow in the game and then how he feels on Saturday morning, and we'll make decisions after that.
Alex, I think only 4 of your first 17 or 18 games are night games. Does that change anything? Does that have any impact with the schedule being that weird?
Not really. I mean, nothing is going to be weirder than 2019. So at least we know we're going to get up at around the same time all the time. It's not going to be 5 in the morning in the West Coast. So we'll be okay. I mean, day baseball is great. We go to places that the weather is not going to be great. It's going to be a lot different than today here. So I don't mind that. And, I think schedule-wise, it makes sense, right? We always talk about playing night games towards the end to get ready for the season. We have only 2. The rest is going to be like spring training as far as like when you get up, when you have breakfast and all that. So I think we're better suited for that than actually playing night games.
Alex, with somebody like Devers, who's kind of a really good bad ball hitter, Tim was in here talking about he wants him to control. He hasn't been really, at times, not controlling the strike zone. I'm curious, what are your conversations like with him? Given that that's a gift of his, of being such a bad ball hitter, just in terms of just finding that balance.
One thing for sure, Julian, I'm not gonna give him $25 gift cards for walks this year. He's making a lot of money, you know. So he is who he is, and not everybody is a bad ball hitter. Not everybody can control the strike zone right. I mean, he has the ability to get the head of the bat to a lot of pitches, way down in the zone, way up in the zone. But the thing is that sometimes he get caught up on actually, you know, swinging at those pitches too much, you know, and he gets long and the swing and misses come. So he's a lot better in the strike zone, but at the same time he can expand. But it's not by design. I don't want him to go out there and just swing, just for the hell of it. You know, like have a plan, know what you're looking for, and go from there. So he works hard on it, but obviously, you know, his ability is different than others. But we trying to actually control the strike zone, and then if he can do that, we'll see what happens. I mean, that 19 season was amazing, but at the same time, if you look at it, you know, on-base percentage wasn't as high, right, as the season should have dictated, right? He had 200 hits, and his on-base percentage was 330. So he can be better. He can be better, and when he walks, he becomes more dangerous.
Alex, ¿algún ajuste que falta por hacer en esta semana antes del inicio de la temporada?
No, mantenernos saludables. Obviamente hay cosas que tenemos que hacer como equipo, pero nos sentimos bien. Si la temporada comenzara mañana, te digo que estaríamos cómodos empezando la temporada mañana. Hay que mantenerse saludable, hay que mantenerse responsable en cuanto a lo del virus. Y si hacemos eso, vamos a estar bien para el comienzo de la temporada.
Rafi Devers nos acaba de comentar de que ciertamente él tiene su mal hábito de tirarle a bolas malas. Entonces, ¿ha conversado con él, se ha trabajado con él para tratar de quitar este mal hábito?
Sí, siempre estamos tratando de que el pelotero mejore, y eso es una de las cosas que nosotros sabemos que si él logra corregir o minimizar, va a ser un bateador más peligroso. Así que son conversaciones que pasan en el cage, pasan durante el juego, pasan en el clubhouse, y él lo entiende y él sabe. Es cuestión de aplicarlo en el juego, y cuando él se siente bien con su swing, esas cosas pasan, y yo creo que es posible de que veamos un muchacho mucho más paciente buscando su picheo en vez de hacerle swing a cualquier lanzamiento que le hagan. La habilidad de él de llevar la maceta del bate a la bola es increíble, y si él puede minimizar alguno de esos swings fuera de la zona, va a ser mucho mejor.
¿El juego pequeño es una opción para ti en esta temporada?
Referente como
A la ofensiva, el juego pequeño, a la ofensiva.
Nosotros somos un equipo agresivo, vamos a correr las bases, nos vamos a mover en conteos de 3 y 2, vamos a robar bases, eso es parte de. El juego va a dictar quiénes somos nosotros ofensivamente, pero sin olvidarnos que este equipo va a conectar jonrones. Eso va a ser, yo creo que algo que vamos a hacer desde el principio de la temporada hasta el final, pero también podemos hacer otras cosas en el corrido de base, poniendo la bola en juego, que nos van a ayudar a no dar carrera.
Alex, the Bruins are returning tonight after a delay of about a week. How confident are you that Major League Baseball will have no such delays this season?
If we stay disciplined as an industry, we should be okay. Last year, I really don't know what happened. I just, saw that 2 teams last year were, they were out of action for a while. Some of those players were out of action for a while. It happens, but I think, the guidelines are the guidelines, and, the Players Association signed the deal, that this is what we're going to do, from wearing your mask to to physical distancing, to not eating in restaurants. We sign in for this, the players agreed to it. So it's a lot stricter than last year, but so far it's been good. You see the percentages. So we just need to keep being disciplined. It's a different season. It's not only traveling in the East Coast. You go to the central part of the nation, you go to the West Coast. The numbers are different in each state. So as a group, and each team has to do it, you just got to be disciplined. And if we do that, the chances of our season to keep going, they're better than if you're not responsible. then you know what's going to happen. We're good. Thank you.
I'm gonna sign this. It's just a,
Oh, yeah.
it's a 250.